What's up, guys? Sunday. Last night we got this tank. It was free. The guy it started leaking on him. So today's project is we're gonna remove most of the silicone off it, probably after here, all the way down, both sides, same to the top. I'm gonna remove all of it and clean it up, prep it so I could reseal it. We have a bunch of silicone, so I already started cutting some of it off. Same thing. I can't remember where I posted it. I think it was on TikTok. But just raise the blade. Let me zoom in. One more. It's pretty easy. It's glass. It doesn't really scratch, so you just run your blade. You can see it. It's clear silicone. Run it across everything. Then you could make small cuts towards the top. Use your nails, use your finger, and just peel it all back. You probably won't get everything, but as long as you get the majority of it, you'll be fine. Like that corners on this thing, they're really thin, super tiny. Most tanks it's a lot thicker, especially this size. It's 120 gallon. And this silicone is kind of weird. From factory, it didn't really seal it right, since the corners are tiny and some edges, well, like this one, there's bubbles in them. So it's weird. You just keep going across it all. I've already done it a few times. So you just keep going, flip it, make sure you go all the way in. Do it from all the angles. Just rip it off. If you're lucky, hey, look at that. Let me zoom out. If you're lucky and do it correctly, should get it in big pieces like this. Giant worm. Then you just clean it up. Have to do these sides a little bit more. You'll feel when you hit the back glass. You'll pull it off in chunks sometimes. The blade against the glass, and that's it. It ain't that difficult. And probably cut till here, then clean everything and add silicone. But as I go, I'll continue to update. I'll update you once I get to this side and then show you guys. Right, finished up. I finished and forgot to make a video, but I'm back. Cleaned up the sides. Well, I decided to leave it like that. I'm just gonna add another bigger layer of silicone to all the sides, but on the bottom are done. And then I just went over with the towel, cleaned up the sides, took off any algae that was on it. You could kind of see there. Let's see. Well, you can't see it, but I should have cleaned the tank first before doing this, but oh well. After I add the silicone, I'll move it by the bin and clean it, make sure it's ready to go. But that's it. Show you guys when I'm adding the silicone here in a bit. Right, next day, light out. Pretty sure last video of sealing the tank. Got the silicone. We buy in the big tubes. But there it is. This is how. That's without silicone. You can see where the two edges of the glass meet. There's Ellie. Well, you just add your silicone there. Doesn't matter. Could be ugly. Doesn't matter for us. You could add tape, make it look professional and all that, but we don't care. It just has to do its job. It doesn't have to be pretty. So far I'm up here. I'll be doing the corners, the bottom edge, and then I get a glove and a piece of napkin. Then I'll show you guys when I'm doing that to push it into all the edges. It'll be a few minutes, but I'll just add silicone on every edge, every corner. Then I'll show you guys how I spread it. Give me a sec. Okay, added all the silicone to all the edges. So what I basically do, my glove, paper towel, then just wrap the paper towel on your finger. Hey, go away. Like that. They sell the tools for it, but you buy them and then you end up losing them. You don't know where you put them. So this is the easiest thing. The glove, that way you don't get silicone all over yourself. It's a pain to remove it. And then the napkin, disposable, everything's disposable. It's easy. But let me zoom in. Start from the bottom, or you can start from the top. And then just go slow. It stinks, so try to do it equally. Not a lot of pressure, just lightly. Same thing. Luna. Let's see. Same thing at the bottom. This stuff stinks. Just keep going. Alright, let me just finish this and then I'll get back with you guys. Okay, that's finished up. Let me see. Out. And if you see a spot that doesn't look thick enough, or you don't think it's thick enough, or it's not to your liking, add more silicone. It's better to have more than not enough, because if you set up the tank, fill it up with water, and it starts leaking again, you have to do this all over again. So the edges look good. Sometimes it can form little air pockets, air bubbles. So just go over it with the napkin, the paper, your glove. Alright, but put a little bit more pressure. That way you remove the little air bubble. But I think I'll add another layer to this side. A little bit thicker. I like how the back is. I did that pretty thick, and then I did the sides pretty good. I like them. Yeah, so it's not pretty. You could add tape, painter's tape to the edges. That way it's a clean edge, and then you just peel it off. But I don't really care. I just need it to work. And on the bottom, this plastic, the trim, is pretty thick, 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches thick, so you can see the bottom. But that's what I'll be doing here in a couple minutes. Well, that's pretty much it. Then let it sit for a whole day. That way it could cure. But that's it. And pretty soon I'll make a video of the plants here in the office once I get rid of a few more reptiles. Probably at the end of the month I'll update it. Hey! But once the geckos get picked up and once the raffle is done for these tanks, I'll make a video of the plans for the office space. What we're gonna build in here, what tanks are gonna go in here. So there's lots of stuff to do. Please subscribe, that way reaches a bigger audience. I get some more fish sold, get more money, so we could keep keep growing the store and keep doing some pretty crazy stuff. Well, that's it. Next time you see this tank will be filled up with water in a nice display tank. Hey, leave that. Here, I have the dogs and the cats with me. Okay. See you later.